To that mysterious death in Vance County, a Chicago man found dead in Henderson, and the case is getting nationwide attention thanks to social media.
Yeah, we're talking about 21-year-old Javion Magee. He was a truck driver and was found dead on Wednesday with a rope around his neck and leaning against a tree, triggering hundreds to post their suspicions on social media that Magee was lynched.
Today, the Vance County Sheriff disputed those claims. He is calling it a death investigation. Tom George is in Henderson now. So, Tom, I know that you spoke to the sheriff one-on-one. Walk us through all of this.
I did, Amber and Joel, and this case really blew up overnight. As you mentioned, social media, a TikTok was viewed 3 million times, but also here in the community, people are concerned, but no one more concerned than Javion's family, who feel that they have been left in the dark about what's been going on from thousands of miles away, where they are based out of Chicago and Texas, pushing for answers from the sheriff. I was able to speak with the sheriff a little bit earlier. He is trying to put everything into perspective and urging people not to jump to conclusions. What we know is that Javion Magee is from suburban Chicago and was in Henderson with his trucking company. He had dropped off a load at the Walmart distribution center off Vanco Mill Road. Investigators say a 911 call came in Wednesday morning, and Javion was found sitting up against a nearby tree outside the fenced area of the center with a rope around his neck. The sheriff says Magee was identified by a picture and told us he didn't see signs of foul play, but also wouldn't call this a suicide. He did say that there may have been evidence of Javion buying rope from a nearby Walmart prior to this. Sheriff Brame today urging people not to jump to conclusions.
There is not a lynching in Vance County. The young man was not dangling from a tree. He was not swinging from a tree. The rope was wrapped around his neck. It was not a noose. It was not a knot in the rope. So therefore, it was not a lynching here in Vance County.
But those explanations aren't adding up for Javion's family. A spokesperson for his mom in Texas says she feels the sheriff hasn't been forthcoming with information. And they say this is entirely out of character for Javion. He was always in touch with his family on his long trucking trips, and there were no signs that anything was wrong.
Javion is a loving, funny, good to be around. You know, he never had any disturbing issues or nothing like that. He loved his family. You know, he loved just enjoying himself, and he loved being a truck driver. That was what he loved to do. So it's like everybody is confused right now. Like, what is this?
Yeah, a lot of frustration among the family, a lot of unanswered questions. We know that some of his family is making their way to North Carolina right now, hoping to meet with the sheriff themselves. But in the meantime, the sheriff does tell me that Javion is having an autopsy conducted today. He's hoping to get the results of that. Again, he is not comfortable calling this a suicide until he knows an exact cause of death from that autopsy. Of course, we're going to continue pressing the sheriff for more information once that autopsy is conducted and we can release more information. Reporting live in Vance County tonight, Tom George, ABC 11 Eyewitness News.
The investigation continues. It's disturbing nonetheless. We'll continue to follow the facts. Tom George in Henderson for us. Tom, thanks.